other people have like millions of fucking demons.
Yeah, yeah.
Like some people just have one. Some people don't have any.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
Yeah.
But other Christians, they have one or two. But it's like this principality thing. Some people have a whole principality of darkness over them to stop them, to keep them down, right? Whereas other people just have one demon. Right? But other people, they've got fucking millions of them to keep them down because they don't want to.
You know what I was taught in that bloody cult Mormon church? There are 7 demons to every Mormon because the church is true, and only 1 demon for the whole entire City of Grace Christians.
That's basically what, that's...
But they claim it's because it's true. I think sometimes there's 7 demons attacking them because they don't have the truth. In other words, and they say one...
No, he meant it is because they're so holy.
Yeah.
That's basically sort of what I'm saying, but not holy, but just that someone who has got something to say, someone who is seeking wisdom, he's going to have a whole principality of demons on him, whereas someone who's, wishy-washy and,
lukewarm.
He's just going to have 1 or 2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But someone who's got something to say, he's going to have a whole principality,
to stop
millions of demons on them all the time to keep them down.
Yeah.
And when I heard that a couple of times, and I thought, it could be what's happening to me. You know what I mean?
It's like these guys getting on TV channels. They're all over the place. The cooks and everything, running the bloody TV station. All guys. I mean, the demons are leaving them alone.
Yeah. I said to one bloke at work, I said, from the time I get up in the morning, second I get out of bed, everything starts snagging and touching and tipping.
I've seen it.
And banging, and he said, no.
Daryl,
did that happen to you? And he goes, no.
I remember.
I don't have any of that.
I remember we were doing a rehearsal once, and you unleashed the lead, a big long lead. There was not a knot in it. And next thing you got up and you tripped over the knot. There was a knot appeared in the middle of the bloody.
But when this other bloke said, no, I don't get any of that in the morning, I just thought, okay, so he doesn't bother you then.
Doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, he didn't understand that.
No.
But I get bothered.
Yeah.
Really.
The ignorant get blessed.
So this thing when the porn comes on, it's got to be must have thousands of fucking demons burning in me. It's just, I'm free.
Yeah.
And at a certain time, all of a sudden it's all over me.
It's probably your
balls in my dick. It's in my head.
Yeah, but it's probably regret that you could have had a companionship, but you didn't want children. See the responsibility of that, so which is a headache, really. Because look what happened to my kids. All guideless, turned to block me and everything. But perhaps it's just the need of you.
I just wasn't ready for them. I wouldn't have been a good provider. I'm still not a provider. I'm not in control of my destiny.
Well, at least you're honest.
I didn't get married because I wasn't able to use my abilities and talents to make money. I kind of like.
A lot of people don't care about that. They go into debt and everything.
Yeah. Well, I just thought, what's good of having a family if I can't look after them and provide for them with my talents and abilities? At the moment, I'm not using them.
Even my dad said, if you don't have a land and block, a house or whatever, you can't afford to have children. He'd say you have to have all this before you even get married. I never had any of that.
Yeah,
look where it led me.
Yeah, you just rooted everything that fucking moved.
Didn't root them. I actually had relationships. I was always trying to preach the gospel, but the wrong gospel.
And every hooker I went to, I always asked them to be my girlfriend.
I know, and they want to call the cops on you. Didn't like that. They thought
my girlfriend.
Thought you were perverted. They wanted you to, fuck them, but they didn't want you to be nice to them.
I always put that in.
That's why I can't stand hookers. I cannot stand them.
So every now and then one would respond a bit, but it's just.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to provide.
Mate, it's the difference between prostitutes and whores. Whores will give it to you for free sometimes.
If I can control my destiny, in other words, if I become a successful author,
yes,
right, or if I build a machine or make some music or something, and I get some money and I can buy a house and I'm not threatened with eviction and I can afford, then I'll start thinking, okay, time for a family. But I haven't had that feeling yet because I'm not in control of my destiny. I missed my apprenticeship. I left my apprenticeship.
Yep.
The music thing didn't work out. I lost the singing thing. I lost my voice.
Yes, the accident. Yeah.
The night school courses didn't work out. Nothing worked out. So I was never able to get in a position where I'm thinking, oh, I'm comfortable. I'm earning money using my abilities. I'm feeling good. I'm secure.
Yep.
I have a family and some kids to look after. I can provide. I've never had that feeling. So why would I get married and have kids if I haven't got that feeling?
Well, what do you think people get married for? Especially Christians. Sex. And having kids too. Comes with the package.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. The other thing, like, I always thought, do you really want to bring kids into this world? You know what I mean? And if I couldn't give them, like, the kind of environment, if I couldn't create the right environment for them, if all I had for them was this world, you know, I didn't want that for them. I want to be able to give them the right environment, not the environment that's out there. And if I'm working for wages and paying
but you would have made,
I wouldn't have been able to give, I would just give them the world.
You would have made a great father because of the wisdoms. The kids would grow up very conscious of, aware of things.
Well, maybe I will down the track.
Mate.
You know?
You've got more faith than me then. In that.
Well, look at Abraham. You know?
Yeah.
In 99.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But look what happened to your dad. He went quick, you know, after in the end.
Yeah, well, your
dad was strong.
To think of anything like that's the head stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
We're eternal. We're forever. You and me, we've touched forever.
Yeah, we have.
We touched it.
Yeah.
Okay? Time doesn't mean anything. It's not part of the plan. It's just relevant here, but not in our spirit. Our spirit doesn't respond to time. That's why I haven't worried about it, because to me, I've got forever. I'm in forever is now.
That's
We're in
right.
forever.
Yeah.
What am I worried about? What's the rush? That's why. That's been another part of it. I'm thinking,
I hope you're right.
What's the rush?
Yeah.
Because we've got forever, and I'm still working on my righteousness. You know.
Yeah, but if you're not alive,
But I am alive, and I'm feeling like I'm feel like a 20-year-old.
Wow.
Well, that's how.
Congratulations.
That's how I feel. So I'm not feeling like it's over, or I'm getting old, or it's too late.
No, I feel like I'm 43, not 63. So people tell me that at times when I'm feeling good.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
you're very similar. But you still keep putting that in there, like, oh, but what about this? Or it's too late, or it's too old. You still got a lot of limitations.
Oh yeah,
right?
we all do.
Whereas I try not to have those. Maybe because I had a more full-on experience than you. Okay, I had.
Well, you were 3 weeks sort of.
Yeah, but when I went
hospital.
through, I was actually. I think from what you told me about your experience, mine was a bit more tactile, a bit more kind of like controlled, and whereas yours was a bit chaotic. Okay.
Well,
and your vision came after the accident.
It's
not at the time.
Not 100%. No.
No, it came a little bit after.
I kept having the dreams.
Yeah. Whereas mine was right at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, I saw myself lying on the ground.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Did you see yourself lying on the ground?
Yeah, my grandmother was standing there and she called me back. I'll join any church. And I sucked back into my body.
Oh, you were watching it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was going.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I wish I had it.
Okay, so all right.
My
so
grandmother's
you saw
love.
Your grandmother.
She was there.
Okay, so you had the full-on experience. So
Yeah.
you touched forever as well.
Yeah.
Right. So we're marked.
Yeah.
Okay, we're marked.
Yeah. I saw that we had a
You and
spirit.
me are a part of a very exclusive, limited club in this world. Okay.
Yeah.
Very few people are members of this club. No one else who's had this experience, who hasn't had experience, can relate to it. All right, because it's totally spiritual experience. We have touched forever. None of these people have done that. Okay, they just know what they know, what their senses have told them. Okay.
Yeah.
But we've left all that and gone and touched forever and been exposed to it. There must have been a reason for that. All right. So, and now here we are. Now we're discussing how we can control our destiny and stop being victims and just living this survival thing day for day, worrying about how we're going to eat. Or
What's the opposite to victim? If we're not a victim, what are we? Villain?
You're everything.
Okay, right.
See,
without ego, of course.
the thing that I always think about is that the thing I try to nail is that, okay, I'm at this level
Yep.
spiritually, okay?
Yep.
Now I know, and I'm assuming that there are other people that are on this world that are at that level spiritually, okay?
Yeah. Right. Yep.
They look exactly the same as me,
Yep.
but they're at that level and I'm at this level. Now, I want to know what they're doing different than what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Now, it's nothing that they're doing with their arms or legs, right?
Yeah.
That's not coming into it. Something inside of them that has taken them to another place. So I'm always wondering, well, what is it that they sort of have, what has come into their head? What understanding do they have?
Even like Enoch taken up to heaven. What are they doing different?
In other words, I think, well, can I have that understanding now, or do I have to wait? And if I can have it now, what is it? How do I get it?
Yeah.
How do I become like Enoch now? Even though it's not happening, they're there. So that, well, what is it? What are they thinking? What is it about them?
Exactly.
And how is it? How is it affecting their life? How are they living? What is it doing for them that it's not happening for me? You know what I mean? And how can I progress to that? And it's not about anything that I know or anything I do.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom and understanding thing. And in other words, I've got to be broken. All these programs and everything, that's got to be broken to let the wisdom through. And that's obviously what they've done. They've broken themselves to the point where they've been able to. But I want to know how to do that.
Yeah,
you know
I thought fasting and all of that.
Yeah, well, it must be the journey.
It must be, yeah.
The journey, okay? And it's got to start with wanting it.
Desire.
It's got to start there. The intent has got to be to achieve that.
And to accept the suffering that goes with the transformation. Because you go through a lot of pain when you try to go deeper.
Yeah. But we've got to
the great
take
abyss.
that on.
I know, not all Christians are not going that deep.
Okay, but you and I, fuck everyone else, how do you and I do that?
I've done it for 3 days, but I can't keep going.
Mate, if you'd done it, you'd be there. You'd still be there, right? You wouldn't have left. You know what I mean? So we haven't done it. Other people, I know the other people are there. So what do you and I need to do to get there?
Well,
so there's no clear answer for it. You haven't got an answer.
No, I was going to say
I haven't got the answer.
To do.
If we had the answer, we'd be there, right? But we're not there, so we don't have the answer. And we can't pretend that we've got the answer.
Yeah.
But the clues are that we need to be seeking the values: love, compassion, mercy, forgiveness, tolerance, gratitude. We need to be seeking these things, and if we are, then it seems like that's the only chance we're ever going to get to that level.
Yeah.
By having those things. So this is what we need to be working on, these things, the character of God. All right? This is what we need to be working on.
Obviously, people that have gone to the high level and they've achieved it are probably not doing any porn ever.
Yeah, no, of course, no.
But they seem calm, cool, and collective.
Yeah.
Others who try not to do these things are living in insanity, wanting the desire, the burning, the wanting, the passion. They're not going to progress either. So it's really the ones that really can just let it go with, and it's no big deal. It's all right. Don't need that. Be like Apostle Paul. We don't even need to be married.